So the Kansas City Chiefs clearly have one of the best offensive line units in the NFL at this moment, thanks to Creed Humphrey and Trey Smith and Joe Thuney mainly. But last season, they had Orlando Brown and Andrew Wiley, who was obviously big problems to the offensive line, in my opinion. But now that Wiley and Orlando Brown is gone, what I would say is some upgrades when it comes to pass blocking. This Chiefs offensive line is going to go to a next level in the upcoming season, and that's very good because what that's going to do is going to help Patrick Mahomes. It's going to make his life easier. He probably wouldn't have to worry about getting a sprained ankle again. He's going to be able to throw the ball more, have more time to throw the ball, and throw the ball more effectively. We're probably going to see less interception numbers because when you give Mahomes less pressure, that's obviously scary. Making the job easy for Mahomes is honestly scary because he already plays NFL. Now, I'm not going to say play NFL, but he already plays quarterback position at the NFL on an easy level. So it's like making it more easier for him is just something that's very scary, and it's just a recipe for destruction. But this offensive line unit is definitely going to be top 3, and we're going to be doing a breakdown on their whole offensive line and why I think they're going to have such a good year. So let's get into it. Like and subscribe. So, Donovan Smith, free agent addition in early May, and he's an 8-year veteran. He played for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Super Bowl champion. He's 6'6", 338 pounds. So I like that size. That's like a Orlando Brown type of size. I think Orlando Brown might be bigger than that though. But yeah, Smith was a left tackle for the Buccaneers. I mean, he's earned the job as a rookie in 2015, and he's never lost it. Yeah, he's 29 years old. And he only, I think, I'm not gonna lie, 2 years ago, he just had a dominant season. He was seen as the 6th best pass blocker in the NFL among tackles. So he's a good pass blocker. May not be the best run blocker. And that's really what the Kansas City Chiefs care about. They really care about pass blockers. And he had an impressive grade despite playing the most pass blocking snaps of any left tackle in the NFL. So I think he's definitely an upgrade over Orlando Brown Jr., who's more of a run blocking tackle, and I can't wait to see it. And Donovan Smith is going to want to play with us, and he's going to do very good with us, I feel like, especially with our offensive line coach. I have a lot of faith. And then at right tackle, for the right tackle replacement, Andrew Wiley replacement, we have Jawaan Taylor. So he had a career year as a pass protector, earning his highest pass blocking grade with a 76.4 mark. That landed him in the top 25 among tackles on the year. And Taylor allowed pressure on just 2.5% of dropbacks, the 3rd lowest mark among tackles in the NFL. So I like that. I think that he's definitely an upgrade over Andrew Wiley. Like even a blind person could see that he's an upgrade over Andrew Wiley. And he's very durable, never missed a start in his life in Jacksonville. He's suited up for 66 consecutive games. So he fits the offensive line pretty well. And Andy Reid said he's going to be the starting right tackle this season, replacing Andrew Wiley. And that's going to be nice to see. And we still got backups like Darian Kennard, Wanya Morris, Lucas Niang, Prince Tega. And then when you get to our interior linemen, this is the best interior offensive line in the league, in my opinion. You got Joe Thuney, who's obviously one of the best offensive guards in the NFL. And he was on the Patriots, had a very good on the Patriots, came to the Kansas City Chiefs and finished where he left off with the Pats. And yeah, you definitely gotta also love Trey Smith, who's a very good player. I think he's one of the top right guards in the league. He's already exceeded his expectations. He was a 6th-round selection. So yeah, then Creed Humphrey, best center in football. I mean, Jason Kelce could argue, but I think he's the best center in football. Excellent pass blocker, surrendering just 2 quarterback hits and 0 sacks. Oh my God, across 769 pass blocking snaps. Sorry, I'm speaking too fast. And I think he's elite. Like I said, there's 2 elite centers in the NFL right now: Jason Kelce, and who's probably returning for his final season, and you got Creed Humphrey, who's honestly just getting started. So I love this Chiefs offensive line. I think it's a very good offensive line, and we have one of the best offensive lines in the NFL. And this is going to lead us to more Super Bowls and more Super Bowls. That's honestly what it's going to lead us to. We're loaded with offensive lines, and obviously Thuney is probably the 2nd most valuable behind Creed Humphrey because he rarely makes some mistakes. He doesn't commit penalties that much. He holds up in the run or the pass, and he's just really good. He's really, really good. He was worth that 5-year, $80 million deal. He was worth it. He was worth it. And Creed Humphrey, like, you could put him in any offense and he'll be the best center in the league. So it's like, with Creed Humphrey, that's just a player that's amazing. And the Chiefs got to be happy that they got a player like Creed Humphrey. So I just love that the Chiefs have such a good offensive line, and it's going to help Patrick Mahomes with this legacy that he's building. And we know that having an offensive line like that is a key to winning more and more Super Bowls, because the game was won at the line of scrimmage. So as of right now, the Chiefs have a great defensive line, and they also have a great offensive line. And that's just very beautiful to see. And this offensive line is also going to help Isaiah Pacheco. It's going to help Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Now, I don't know Clyde Edwards-Helaire. I don't know what's going on with him. If he plays, it's going to help him. It's going to help Jerick McKinnon, Deneric Prince, if we even carry 4 running backs. So it's like, this offensive line is going to open up a lot of opportunities, you know. And if Jawaan Taylor could really take that leap and build off that breakout year he had last season, then we could have a shutdown right tackle. And if Donovan Smith could return to that form with the Bucs, then we could have a shutdown left tackle. A lot of people say, oh, but look at that Bucs offense. Bro, the Kansas City Chiefs offense is unreal. Like, our offense is unreal, bro. Why y'all saying, look at that Bucs offense? Like, we can't have a better offense than that. And you just got to give your hats off to Brett Veach when it comes to this, because he's the man that's making this happen. He's making these moves. He's getting these good offensive linemen. When it comes to offensive linemen, Brett Veach is very, very good with that. That's something I can't take away from that man. Because I get the wide receiver part is a little bad, but hey, man, maybe Rashee Rice could help him redeem himself, like how when it came to running backs, Isaiah Pacheco helped him redeem himself. And I want to see what this offensive line is going to do when the season does come. And I honestly just can't wait to watch it. And I know football is on the way, so it's right there. So I don't got to keep saying this, but I'm going to keep saying this because I'm hyped and I'm hyped and I'm hyped. And I already know that we're going to get a Thursday night game for the first game of the season. So it's kind of closer for Chiefs fans than it is for regular NFL fans or fans for other teams. And I already know Mahomes is going to go crazy that first game. Tony, all the new wide receivers, all the wide receivers that didn't play much last year and that have something to prove this year. Then we're going to see the offensive line intact, see if Mahomes even gets touched that much. We're going to see what the defense does. Based off that one game, we can see how that season is going to go. Even if it's a bad game, we know the Chiefs going to be good for the whole season. But you know what I'm trying to say. And Creed Humphrey, man, we got our guy with that one. We can't ever let Creed Humphrey go. He has to be on the team forever. Trey Smith, keep Thuney as long as possible. You know, he's getting up there. Try to keep him as long as possible unless we have a proven replacement for him. And that's all it is. It's been your boy Chiefs Priority, and I'm out, man. Peace.